Hello students, hope you all are doing well. Today we'll talk about the cell cycle. This is the very first chapter of biology. Before starting the main topic like cell division and cell cycle, let's revise our conception of cell, which we have been learning from our lower grades. What is cell? Cell is a fundamental unit of life, and also it contains so many organelles which have its own specific functions, like lysosome, it is called suicidal bag, like mitochondria, it provides energy to the cell, like ribosomes where protein synthesis occurs, like cell wall which found in plant cell, bacteria and virus, it protects and it gives the shape to the cell. Cell membrane, it is a flexible like structure, okay. And the very important lies nucleus. Nucleus is also called the control system of cell. It contains genetic materials, or it is a storehouse of DNA. And apart from this, there is a enfolded vesicles which found in eukaryotic cell, and it is important for intercellular transpiration, that is Golgi apparatus. So these are the organelles which are present inside our cell. Now, cell division. Why do cell divide? Cell divides because for growth and development of body, for repairment of damaged cell, and for the reproduction. In smaller organisms like fungi, reproduction occurs in the form of cell division only, that is cell divides, and it is called binary fission, though it is a type of reproduction. So cell division is also necessary for reproduction. If you have seen, if you see any question that why do cell divides, that then your answer will be for growth and development, for repairment of damaged cell, and for reproduction. These are the three main points why do cell divides. Okay, now we should know about some terms related to cell division. The terms are, first one is DNA. What is DNA? DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is a double-stranded structure. It is a genetic material. It forms the genetic material. It is double-stranded structure. It is found in human cell. Okay. The second one is RNA. RNA is also, it forms the genetic material, and it also here protein synthesis occurs, but in smaller organism it is a basic genetic material. Okay. Now chromatin. What is chromatin? We all know that animal cell contains nucleus, and nucleus contains a thread-like entangled network which is called chromatin. It contains DNA. When chromatin condensed during replication or during duplication of DNA, this converts into the condensed form. It forms a structure which is called chromosome, or you can say the condensed form of chromatin is called chromosome. Okay. Inside the nucleus, there is a chromatin thread-like entangled network which is called chromatin, and when chromatin condensed, it forms chromosome. So what is chromosome? Chromosome is the condensed form of chromatin, and this chromatin carries what? DNA. So what happened during replication or duplication? These chromatins unite together, okay, and they are held together, and it forms this type of structure. And where the chromatid are held together, it is called the position. This structure is called centromere. Okay, this is called centromere. Okay. What happened? Chromatids are held together, and it forms this type of chromatid, and this chromatid is called sister chromatid. Okay, sister chromatid. In sister chromatid, what happens? Each chromatid comes from mother and father cell. Okay, one chromatid from mother cell and one chromatid from father cell. In diploid cell like us, what happened in zygote during the zygote formation? One chromatid from mother cell and one chromatid from father cell come and held together or joined together, and it forms a pair. Again the second pair from mother cell and from father cell, again it forms a pair. In this way it forms a chromosome which is called homologous chromosome. This is called homologous chromosome, and we have 23 pairs of chromosome inside our body. Okay, this pair in this way pairing of chromosome occurs, one chromatid from mother and one chromatid from father. It holds together and it forms homologous chromosome, pair of homologous chromosome. And in human body there are 23 pairs of homologous found in diploid cell like us. Now we'll discuss about the cell cycle. What is cell cycle? Cell cycle, it is the sequence between the cell formation and cell division. Okay, what is cell cycle? A sequence between cell formation and cell division. Okay, now cell cycle has two phases. Okay, the first one is interphase. It has two phases, interphase and mitotic phase, mitotic or M phase. Okay, now interphase. Inter means between. That means interphase is the phase between mitotic phase. Okay, now interphase has three aspects. The first is G1 phase, second is S phase, and third is G2. G1 or gap phase. What happens in gap phase or G1 phase? First, cell grow in size. Second, DNA and protein synthesize for DNA replication. Okay, this happens in G1 phase. Now this is S phase or synthesis phase. What happened in the synthesis phase? DNA replication takes place. DNA replication occurs. And what about G2 phase? It is a pre-mitotic phase. Mitotic phase. Second, increase in nuclear volume takes place. Increase in nuclear volume takes place. And the third is mRNA and rRNA synthesis takes place in this phase. So these are the phenomena occurs in interphase in three aspects. The first is G1, where cell grows in size, protein and DNA synthesized for the replication of DNA, and the next is synthesis phase where DNA replication takes place, and next is G2, that is pre-mitotic phase where mRNA and rRNA synthesize. We'll discuss about mRNA and rRNA for our higher classes and increase. Okay, now in this way three aspects of cell cycles occurs: G1 synthesis and G2. Now mitotic phase. It has two aspects or two phases, that is karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Karyo means nucleus and kinesis means division. That means division of nucleus takes place, and after that cytokinesis, that means division of cytoplasm. Cyto means cytoplasm. Division of cytoplasm takes place. This is the last phase of cell division, and finally two daughter cells are formed, and then these two daughter cells again undergo the same cell division, and it forms 4 daughter cells, and then 16, and so on. And in this way millions and millions of cells are formed inside our body from one baby cell. Okay, so this is the topic we have discussed about the cell division. Now I will ask some question. What is called the division of nucleus, and what is called the division of cytoplasm? Okay, just write your answer in my comment box. What is called the division of nucleus, and what is called the division of cytoplasm? Now my next question is arrange the cell cycles. Arrange the cell cycles, like suppose I am giving you G2, G1, M, S. Arrange this cell cycle, phases of cell cycles in proper manner. Okay, I am just giving you 2 questions, and I will be very happy when I will see your answers in my comment box. If you have any confusion, please drop your question in my comment box. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.